Sawadee Kap, I'm JP Mestanza, and today is Friday, July 16th. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVC Phuket. Visit them on Facebook. Phuket hoteliers and tourism officials are expecting international arrivals to the island to reach up to 18,000 people this month alone, as operators express their optimism that the Phuket sandbox scheme to allow vaccinated foreign arrivals can help buoy the struggling economy for the island. In a special press conference in Phuket town, the heads of the top tourism, trade, and business organizations on the island were on hand, and it was revealed that from when the Phuket sandbox began on July 1st up to this past Wednesday, Phuket has seen just over 5,470 international arrivals, and 10 have tested positive for COVID-19, an infection rate of well under 1%. The TAT Phuket chief, Nantasiri Ronasiri, says the Phuket sandbox will generate about 190 million baht for the Phuket economy in July alone. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Foreigners staying in Phuket on the 60-day COVID visa can now apply through to September to extend their stay in Thailand. The COVID visa was launched amid the pandemic last year for foreigners who became stuck in Thailand and initially allowed stays of 30 days. And it now allows foreigners to stay for 60 days at a time, and they're hit with a 1,900 baht fee during the renewal process every 2 months. The previous announcement explained that this would end in July, but it's now been extended until September 27th, and foreigners can apply to extend their COVID visa, and they will be dated from the date their current visa expires, not the date the foreigner applies for the extension. If your visa expires in exactly 30 days from now, you can go to the Phuket Immigration Office on Monday if you like and renew your visa for 60 more days for a total of just under 90 days. This is according to an officer at Phuket Immigration who asked not to be named but asked to be referred to as Inspector Joe. The measure is meant to relieve congestion at immigration offices on the island, including the new office at Blue Tree Phuket in Chengtalay. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. About 30% of people arriving to enter Phuket by road yesterday were refused entry for failing to satisfy the new entry requirements for those coming from the 34 red and dark red COVID high-risk provinces, according to local officials. The people coming from any of the provinces you see on your screen not only have to prove they are fully vaccinated at least 14 days prior to arrival, but also have to provide documentation they tested negative for COVID-19 through an RT-PCR test or a rapid antigen test no more than 7 days before traveling to Phuket. These rules do not apply to children under 6 years old traveling with parents. These restrictions are in place until July 31st and just went into effect yesterday. We'll be back with Phuket Extra right after this.
Did you service your car in the last 6 months? Come to the new My Car Repair Quick Service Workshop at Monument. Using only the highest quality products imported from Germany and professional mechanics at the best price. Guaranteed fast service to give you lower fuel consumption and longer engine life.
Welcome back to Phuket Extra. Deputy Prime Minister Supathanapong Prumtinchao is planning to propose to the cabinet a plan to allow rich foreigners to enjoy long stay visas in Thailand. The Economic COVID administration approved the measure in principle back on June 4th, but it still has to go through further approvals to go into effect. The long stay visas would be separated into 4 groups of foreigners: rich global citizens, wealthy retirees, rich professionals working in Thailand, and highly skilled professionals. Wealthy retirees have to be 50 or over, make $40,000 annually in income, and invest $250,000 in government bonds or real estate. Professionals interested in working from Thailand must have $40,000 per year in income, a master's degree or higher, or rights in intellectual property, and they must have 5 years experience in research. This group includes people who work remotely or employees of large companies that are close to retirement. High-skilled professionals with no age limits are required to work in target industries or academic experts in universities or state agencies. Finally, rich global citizens has no age restrictions, but this group is required to invest at least $500,000 in government bonds, property, or foreign direct investment. They must also have at least $80,000 in income over the last 2 years and $1 million in assets. For more, visit the link in the description. Phuket officials recorded 11 new local infections on the island yesterday, bringing the total number of infections in the past 7 days to 42. As of this recording, total cases on the island since early April have reached 807, with 80 people still receiving medical care. Wichit has the most cases with 110, then Phuket Town with 87, Patong has 83, and Rasada has 78. So far, 9 people have died in Phuket for being infected with COVID since April 3rd. For Thailand, 67 new COVID fatalities and over 9,600 cases were found over the past 24 hours, raising the total for the nation to over 381,000 cases, along with a death toll of 3,099 since the pandemic began early last year. 71% of total patients have recovered. Thank you so much for joining us today on Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVC Phuket. Check them out on Facebook. Join us again on Monday, where we'll catch you up with everything you missed over the weekend. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to $20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment, offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.